Fala pessoal, 2023 já acabou pro nosso LOLzinho, mas Takeshi esse ano já conversou com Caps, com Fudge, com Fake, também BDD, mas para finalizar o ano, estamos aqui com o CoreJJ, ele que tá no Brasil aqui, a gente tá dentro dessa parte da Team Liquid, aqui é um prédio gigantesco, ele tá aqui para conhecer um pouquinho do Brasil e obviamente a gente não ia perder a oportunidade de trocar essa ideia com ele, afinal de contas o cara é campeão mundial. Então, vamos nessa, Core. Thank you so much for the interview. And like my first question is, you have joined LCS for like 6 years ago, and what is the main difference that you saw from LCK to the LCS? Like, what made the LCK accomplish too much titles, world championships, and like LCS still fighting for the trophy?
Basically, LCK they have really high competition, high level of competition. You can play versus IPL team, so many players are competing. If you are not good enough, then you're gonna get really behind fast. In the culture, everyone try really hard. They grind their body to the League of Legends, so everyone has to play a lot of games. But in the ACS, a little bit different thing is there are more freedom, so that it relies on individuals' responsibility to play, grind the game, and those things.
And you are not like homesick? Don't you miss like playing in Korea back again? Like that time, I think that would be for me as example. Like I was in Korea for like 1 month and a half, and I was already like missing home so much, missing Brazil so much. Don't you miss like Korea, like eating kimchi and other like stuffs?
Well, the good thing about living in LA is that if I want to eat kimchi, for example, I can go to the K-Town. And so, of course, like in 2015, when I first time came to ACS, I missed the being in Korea. I got homesick for the first year, but when I came to NA second time, now I feel like the NA is my home, so I don't get homesick.
And you have already got 2 championships. You won LCS twice, right? Yeah. And what is missing for TL to get the trophy again, and you, CoreJJ, to accomplish and win the championship? Because you guys qualified for the Worlds in these years, but as a 3rd seed, right?
Well, I think to win the game, we need to have really strong win condition that everyone agree on the team. But recent year, we had a hard time finding our self, like what Team Liquid is. But even though we couldn't find ourselves, we still made worlds multiple times. But it's not like what Team Liquid want to do. Mm-hmm. We want to win ACS. We want to do really well. That's why I'm really excited for the next year that we're gonna be one team that win the ACS.
And your first match in these Worlds was against T1, the team that you beat on 2017. That make you feel more confident facing them again? What was it like to play against Faker once again? Because I remember that game, you guys had a really good start, but then the mid game and late game went not that good. What happened in these Worlds for you guys?
Early game went really well, but they made some mistake. We made a really good play, and the game was, I think that it was definitely favored for us close to the end. But in League of Legends, you never know what's gonna happen when game goes to the late game, and we lost the one fight that cost us losing game. When I won Worlds versus Faker, it was too long time ago, and it was not even my last memory playing versus Faker, because I also played versus him in 2018, 2019. So the memory was gone in my mind. One thing I knew is that even though T1 didn't win the LCK, we all felt like T1 is gonna be the hardest team to play versus because of their laning page and then how creative they are. But it's kind of sad that we lost our first game so that we lost our momentum.
And like talking about the meta and everything, like you have one, then like Burial, and now we have like Keria, right? And in my opinion, and from in some of the community of the Brazil, we think like Keria started like making the meta switch a little bit, like, right? Like the meta started like with Alistar, Rakan, Nautilus, and then we saw Bard, Ashe support, Caitlyn support. What do you feel like? What do you think about Keria right now? Like, do you agree that he's like the best right now? And is he the one that's looking for the game in a different way, that's getting the meta to his side?
Main thing about Keria is that it's really hard to pick what is weakness of him. His overall the stat is really high. He can play every role, every like champion playstyle, and then he can play engage, and then he's really good at laning phase too with the Kuma. So that his macro is good, like everything is not, maybe there is someone who is better than him at one point, but in overall, like as a support, he's the best.
And now playing on the Western team, and also you have played for like Samsung in 2017. Do you feel like the gap between the Western teams and like the LPL and LCK teams are getting bigger, or like we can get there in one day? Do you feel?
I think until 2019, 2020, I think gap was closer. I mean, G2 has shown like how close they were, and then I think at one point they started past it. But I think since then, I don't know, maybe like in Korea or in China, like there are so many new good players, but we don't in the West. I guess maybe that's why. So the gap is getting bigger and bigger. I think last year to this year is the biggest gap in the League of Legends history.
Yeah, maybe one day LCS, CBLOL, I don't know, gets there.
Yeah.
But like, you just arrived in Brazil, right? Like yesterday. What is your first impressions of our country?
Everything was so green, so I like it. It's not like light green, but everything is like deep green. The trees, everything, and the weather was nice. I mean, people laning. Weather was amazing before laning, so I'm having really good time.
I was in Korea like -4, like.
Yes.
And then, do you like it more like warm here in Brazil? Like, do you think that's nice?
Well, I'm like every other people. I don't like too hot. I don't like too cold. I just like this room temperature,
nice.
under AC.
And what did you eat like in these 2 days that you're here? Do you feel like anything was really good and like that you wanna eat again? Do you eat like feijoada, anything?
Feijoada. I ate feijoada yesterday, and then I'm glad I tried. It was not my type, but I also tried. I went to the market before, and I tried a lot of fruits and a lot of street food like sandwich and something, I don't know. Like,
I know.
It was so good.
Mortadela, rapaziada, aquele gigantesco.
It was so good.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, and then fruit was really fresh and cheap, and street food was really nice.
And did you like any fan like saw you and went to like to take a picture? Have you seen any fans from Brazil? Because you have a lot of fans in here.
Oh, maybe because I'm wearing this the project shirt. Maybe they misunderstood me as soccer player, so they didn't ask me a picture.
Do you like soccer?
Not really like it, but you know, if there is a like national soccer game from the Korea or World Cup, I just watch like those things.
Yeah, we have played against you guys on the roads. Thank you so much for the interview. Do you have like any message for the Brazilian fans? Anything that you want to say?
I'm really glad that I come to Brazil and then meet you guys. I know you guys are really passionate about the game and League of Legends. I hope you guys cheering for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Então é isso, rapaziada. Aqui o CoreJJ, mais uma lenda que chega aqui no nosso Brasilzão. E é uma grande honra conversar com ele. Pô, o cara ganhou lá em 2017 2024 tá chegando daqui a pouquinho, mas 2023 a gente encerra por aqui. Um abraço da Takeshi pra vocês, é nóis.
You want to say the thing you learned in Portuguese in advance?
Okay, I can do that. You know, I learned some Portuguese in the plane. Meu nome é CoreJJ, sou de SS, and obrigado por me receber.
Tu é brabo. Tu é brabo.
Tu é bravo.
Nice. This means like you're awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.